Hello, good evening. Welcome to Spark, our evening broadcast, and today is a selfie broadcast. I'm your number one person, Lady Divine, and I'm wearing a jacket from Clarice Online Store. Okay, on Wednesday we talked about something interesting, and today I'm going to continue from where I stopped. And I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast as you enjoyed that of Wednesday. Okay, our topic was and is, are you a fool? I'm not going to go back to what we talked about on Wednesday. If you want to know what really happened on Wednesday, you can just go down and watch it for yourself. On today's broadcast, we are going to focus on someone very important. The word biggest fool, most embarrassing, annoying, and loneliest fool in the world. And guess what? Guess the word. The wise echo. I don't know if you've heard of the word wise echo before or is your first time hearing it, but that's going to be our focus for today's lecture. The wise echo. Who is a wise echo? The first definition deals with someone full of wisdom and knowledge to offer, while the second is not really the opposite, but the second is someone who tries to assume the position of the first. Okay, dictionary said a wise echo is a person with an affectation of wisdom or knowledge. You can look up the word affectation for time. Let's bring it down. A wise echo is a person who wishes to seem wise. What does it mean? He is not wise. He is not as wise as he's trying to portray himself to be. He's trying his best with his speech, his actions, to look wise. And trust me, this is the biggest fool in the world. Why he or she found annoying? People find these or his positions irritating. Why is he or she embarrassing? You as a friend having them around in the public, they end up as embarrassment for you. And why is she always lonely? When people find you irritating and annoying, they won't always be there for you. Okay? So we're going to talk about characteristics of a wise echo. And don't forget, the wise echo we're talking about here is the biggest fool. Okay? So it's the characteristics of a fool. So I'm continuing from where I stopped last week, using wise echo as a watchword. Okay, a wise echo acts confidently over confidence. Oh God. Excess confidence. A wise echo speaks with so much confidence, acts with so much confidence. Even when he or she is messing up, he tries or she tries to look strong because of the excess confidence. Secondly, a wise echo loves talking. This is the biggest part of them all, the talkative part. Okay, a wise echo loves talking. In a setting of 10 people, he is okay. I'll use he for the he and she for easy communication. He is okay if he is the only one speaking, just because he finds delight in showing off how much experience he thinks he is. He finds delight in showing off how much wisdom he thinks he has. Okay, so he's not feeling nothing if he's the only one in a system of 10, 20, and 30 people talking and being heard. As long as you all are listening and feeling the glory of his wisdom, which is not existent. Whenever a wise echo gains a new experience, he is eager and always anticipating for a new opportunity in form of a conversation to tell the world about it. I think this is very bad because they end up sometimes selling themselves. Some things they are not supposed to be told, they end up saying it. Some things that are not yet mature, people are supposed to come to know about later, they end up saying it before they mature because they just always want people to feel how much experience they are getting, how much they know. They want people to know everything. They want people to feel how superior or mighty they are. Okay? Oh, when I went to Canada, oh, when I went to Australia, oh, when I spoke with the governor, there must be every communication. They must always try to bring up something that makes them look superior. Okay, let me stop using the wise echo. Let me go back to using the word fool. Fools find it hard to define their belief. Okay, now I'm having a conversation with you over something, and both of us came to the same conclusion and belief. You were standing with me. Then later, I come to hear you said something else that is contrary to the belief you stated before me. you are a fool. Okay? Now, when you're living your life in such a way that you keep trying to please people with your views every time, you are a fool. Okay? A wise man says his beliefs and standards and knows when to keep short instead of saying something that is contrary to what he or she believes. Only a fool wants to please everybody. If you don't have the ability of stating your belief, okay, this is what I believe, this is what I stand by, this is right and this is wrong, this is what I want for myself, this is what should be and this is what should not be, you are a fool. Now, the fool who is a wise acre do not go for help, do not seek assistance or help. Okay, even when he or she opens up to seek for assistance or help, there'll be nobody to help. Except people who just unconditionally just choose to always be there for them, even as knowing they won't really be valued. Reason because a wise acre or the fool believes that nobody knows it. He or she is the only one who knows it. He or she knows the right thing only. Every other person knows nothing. He or she is the only one who has everything to be offered in whatever he or she is doing. Every other person has nothing to offer. If he or she is a leader, we don't have a chance of giving an idea. Now you are in an argument with somebody and you are trying to prove to the person, or there are many of you trying to prove to the person that what he or she stands by is wrong with so many points, very sharp and strong, and he or she doesn't have much points but is insistent on the belief he or she stands by. Just call it a quit. Don't waste your saliva. Silence becomes the answer there. Ignore the person. Don't waste your saliva on somebody who is not ready to accept what you are saying. Allow the person. If it is a loved one, go and pray for the person. Don't stress yourself, okay? That's number one way of handling a fool. Because nothing you are saying will enter. Just allow the person to enjoy. Now, the second is set limits. Okay? We say evil communication corrupts good manner. If you surround yourself with fools, trust me, their characters, bit by bit, will affect your wisdom and next you become a big time fool. Okay, so set your limits. When you find out that there's a group of people, they're full of foolishness around you, they shouldn't be the best clique for you. Okay? Know the limit you can go with conversation with them. Know the limit you can go with having anything to do with them. Because the worst people to be surrounded with are a set of fools. They can delay you. They can cause you a lot. They can embarrass you. There's a lot of things that won't be so amazing in having fools around you. And the worst part is that you will become a fool too. Okay, so set your limits. If it's in a business place and the workers are the ones who are fools, think of what to do. You can't be surrounded with fools and you want to move forward. A lot more can be discussed on this topic, but here we stop. Okay, so with everything that's going on here, what the one of Wednesday and the one of today, I asked you to ask yourself on Wednesday if you're a fool. Today, to ask yourself, foolishness did too much in my head. Abby, wisdom plenty past foolishness. If you are more of a fool to be a wise person, then work on yourself. Foolishness is not something that respects intelligence or money. The richest man can be a fool. Anybody can be a fool. In a situation where I'm a fool, you might be wise. And in a situation where you are a fool, I might be wise. Just look out to not intentionally be a fool. As I said before, there is a difference between acting foolishly as a human you are and choosing to be foolish. Okay? Intentionally choosing to be a fool. Just as the characteristics have been listed, intentionally choosing to be somebody playing the character, not something you maybe because of a situation unknowingly you find yourself being someone acting foolishly. This one you intentionally just because you get you refuse to be that person because foolishness pays no good. Okay, thank you for following. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you on Wednesday. Have a great night.